My name's Cameron. I've just been promoted to consultant in the life science team, and I'm really excited about it.
Did you have any previous experience?
This is my first job in recruitment, so a very steep learning curve, a lot of training and a lot of things to learn, but I think the things that benefited me the most were just putting in the hours and listening to people with more experience than me.
What was it like fast speaking with clients?
I think when I started, the relationship with clients is completely transactional. Now, they don't know you. It's more of a case of introducing candidates, and then as time has gone on and I've grown kind of relationships with key clients, I found that my opinion is just as valuable as the candidates I'm bringing. Market insights, what other companies are doing, what other companies are paying, etc., things like that. So I think with time I've been able to kind of grow those client relationships.
Where do you find candidates?
Yeah, I think the best candidates aren't picking up the phone at 2 p.m. on a Thursday or answering emails at 10 a.m. on a Monday. They're highly valuable to their companies, they're working hard. So if you want to reach the best candidates, you've got to be speaking to them at a time that suits them, whether that's late in the evenings, on the weekdays, or even on the weekends. Just kind of going the extra mile.
Sounds like you can learn a lot from candidates.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think one of the best resources we have is our candidates. Asking them how are things at their company, what are they seeing on the market, what are their friends saying, what are their colleagues saying. Just asking questions and listening, and more importantly, getting on the phone. I think the more time you spend talking to people, the more you know, and the more value you can bring to candidates and clients.
What do you do best to help your candidates?
One thing that I think I can bring to the table to candidates is giving them a different perspective to understand what transferable skills they have and how their experience means that they might be able to actually succeed in a different role than what they're currently doing. A lot of candidates maybe get kind of a blinkered view and think that the track they're on is the only one they can stay on, but oftentimes it's really not, and actually they can find a lot of success in other paths and other areas.
How did you get better at speaking with candidates?
Yeah, I think with emails it's a little bit hard to read between the lines, or where they're really coming from. If you're speaking to either a candidate or a client on the phone or in person, and you've spoken to them multiple times before, the little social cues and subtle tells when they're excited or when they're apprehensive or when they're nervous. So being able to have a real conversation and picking up on those, which really helps you understand where they're coming from. But the only way to do that is to get your reps in and get speaking to people.
Should new grads join Cornerstone?
Yeah, I think I'd say to anyone who's looking for a recruitment career in Japan, I don't think there's anywhere better than Cornerstone. The training program is so extensive and is so thorough. There are things that I learned, my first couple of weeks in the training program that I still use every single day. I think the fundamentals are really important in a career in recruitment, and I think Cornerstone's a great place to learn them. If you found this helpful, hit the like, subscribe and share button, and I'll see you in the interview.